the floor to look for another door. I'm slipping to the mystery of the night. I know there is an easy way, but it is my choice anyway. Don't let me waste my time in futile thinking anymore. Fading, not to be tamed. Watch me, I never will lean upon you. I can go by myself, by in the freedom. Time never stopped away from me. Looking for answers and looking for the clue. Flying the Nobody taught me to hint. Live a happy life of a dream. I'm not waiting for a fortune teller. I feel that my wish will come true. I never thought I had to that line. Is it my treasure? Tell me what I really look like. Fancy came to my mind. It leads me to somewhere far away. Distant place, distant time, fly in the freedom. Time never stopped away from me. Looking for answers and looking for the clue. There's a lot of things to do. Come on, I'm ready to gamble. It's time to play the game. Fly in the freedom. Tell me what is this feeling?
Alright. Are we good now?
Oi there.
Alright, so... Hello everyone, welcome to Cafe Autumn, where we don't care who you are as long as you're not a cunt. Yeah, today we're back with Metaphor ReFantazio. So last time, pretty much I was preparing for the infiltration route and everything. I had to grind quite a bit, and as you can see, there's 2 days left. Yep, I'm finished with that. So, now we're just biding time until the mission. So, pretty much we're just gonna get the rest of this done. So I figure, why not just go take a look at some other people and whatnot, and go from there. I haven't talked to Maria in a bit.
Mister?
I know I don't mention this quite a bit, but if there is any issues with the mic, like if I'm too loud or too quiet, please do not feel free to let me know. The picture seems kind of sad. There's no one living in this town anymore. I see. So there really is a place like that outside of Dren Plain. Wow, what a huge river. And that thing, it's a waterfall, right? I've never seen one of them before. The waterfalls always have faces under them. I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
I wanted to talk to you too, mister. Is Mr. Norris there? Do you think you can help me make a sign?
Yeah.
Okay. My heart's beating real fast. I'm a little nervous. Alright. Ho ho! Present, you say? No cheap trick it either, but one that requires my assistance to create? We need the best, so I came to you. Color me intrigued! You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This design. I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? Since I'm thus inspired. Such lively artwork and vibrant colors. Truly innovative schematic.
Genius.
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. Yes, I know I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was designed for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike, yes.
Amazing.
Mr. Nose is really helping us. I can't believe it. I'm sure it's going to turn out great.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now that Mr. Nurse is helping, I hope it makes Miss Fabian happy. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh.
Ahoy, young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle that myself certainly. To the honeybee!
Let's go.
Hey, mister, let's go.
Now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
It's so sparkly. Astute observation, little miss, but there's more work to this than the good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you all agree.
Maria.
Maria, have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabian, I asked Miss Norris to make this for you. You said the last sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead?
Right.
Maria designed this herself. Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's truly a wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. If you could see you now, why, you might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabian, are you crying? Hey, never mind, dear. The sun is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You.
Now then, how about a feast? On us, of course, to thank you for all this. You'll come in and eat, won't you?
Oh.
Oh, of course, of course! It would be quite rude to turn down free drink, would it not?
Oh, good.
I'm glad. Mission complete. Make sure everyone's okay was a huge success.
Yeah.
Aside made Miss Fabian is okay, right? She said she liked it, but she was crying. Do people cry even when they're happy? You're right. Miss Fabian really was happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now? You outdid him.
Huh?
I'm not that good. Will you come back to help me again, mister? When you're here, I can do my best.
You know.
You know, when you give me these pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everyone else to have fun too. I want to get that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There's so many people around here that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad and troubled and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone is suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now. I want to make things okay for everyone else too. Okay.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too.
Maria!
Maria, could you come here and help me serve the food? Let's go. I can't wait to eat. Okay. I'll take a fat bash if he had the chance, but how's that working out for him? That's right, I did get a relic for him, so his follower skill would be up, wouldn't it? Yep.
Alright then.
Let's go.
That's Heisme.
Alright then. Go.
It should be here. There we go.
Hello.
What? What's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Well, have you brought another lost relic for me? We did pick up another weird thingamabob, but I'm not sure if it's one of those lost relics or not.
Well.
How's it drinking? Might I give it a look then?
Ho-ho.
This one's also a bit tricky. It must open somewhere. Oh? What's this? Just a good twist there, push it in, and there you are! You see? What'd I tell you? Sharp as a blade, these instincts. But my heavens, this is quite a find.
This?
So something was inside, just like the last one. Nurse might just be the only one who understands this stuff. Hmm. I expected some degree of this, but the design's different.
Oh, my God!
Yes! Yes, by God, it's coming to me! I see it now! A heaven-sent cerebral nugget of pure genius! Thank you, Sozo!
Thank you.
Well, we made him happy.
Even so.
Got to say, though, I didn't think it'd see 3 relics in such a short span. Must be thanks to my healthy living and intellectual curiosity, eh? Thanks to us, you mean? You haven't found a thing yourself, Nearest. Why don't you try coming on and helping us search every once in a while?
No.
No, thank you indeed! I have the bill for comment. But a man's worth isn't decided by his sword arm alone, what? I'm a long way from youth now, but I was quite a dasher with the fair sex in my younger days, you know. I had to fend out the marriage proposal with the stick.
For real.
He's the Tiger Woods of metaphor. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I certainly did. I was a strapping young lad with a genius mind and familiar prestige. Why, I was ever Dubonture's ever dream. You're telling yourself that, buddy. Indeed, indeed. I say, steady on. I'm not pathetic enough to lie about that. Though, it is likely most witches after the family was due to money. I'd even had a fiance at one point, what?
Huh?
You? Really?
Well.
Oh, yes. But remember, I was a young obsessive. Romance and career both fell to the wayside as I threw myself into runner research.
Ah.
Well, a girl got tired of waiting. By the time I thought to check on her, she slopped off and married some other blue blood. The adage holds true, I suppose. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Keep in mind, Jump. Don't make the same mistakes I did.
Rather.
Enough of depressing bygone tales. For me, Gauntlet Runners are true loves of my life. If you ask me, you two are perfect for each other.
Oh.
Exactly. I think it's quite a happy thing. Though I do say so myself. I proclaimed a dream I had left half finished. Can't say much else other than I'm grateful to you. For both all this relic business and having me along on this journey. My passion had been all but smothered, but you rekindled it. Without you, I'd be running away to my chair with a stationary prototype bent and squashed.
Now then.
Well then, got to sharpen my skills even more. We'll show those other runners you need more than big bulkheads. Can I just say, I love all these different characters.
Now,
By all means.
a new power.
Goodness.
The
That
sniper.
really is dashed interesting.
I'll have to check that out.
To the joys of your company, eh?
Hope I can keep counting you for the rest of those relics, eh, lad?
This one's important.
Alright. Ooh, the next one's gonna be pretty hard. Do my best if I grind before that one.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, one more day.
So,
Okay. So the one thing I do want to double check before I even do anything for the soiree, I want to check if this place does actually have, like, a business. Like, a weapon business, an armor business, something along those lines. I haven't seen a place like that yet. And I'm thinking either one of two possibilities. Either it doesn't exist in Port Brylehaven, like they didn't make it,
What am I gonna do?
or, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was the case, I'm just fucking an idiot and I just have not seen it at all, and I've been passing it by like multiple times this entire fucking run.
Wonderful.
Genuinely, I do not blame myself if that is the case.
Stop!
You're the one from the exhibition, aren't you? Good work in covering that scandal. Boy candidate expresses Church's dark side. The headlines write themselves. which is actually a huge problem. Do they have any idea how busy I've been trying to cover up this incident?
Well met.
Do you have the slightest idea how little I give a fuck? Okay, so... I could also go talk to Hulkenberg. And Barden, too. I might make it an effort to talk to Barden, because... Hulkenberg's already at 3. I haven't even unlocked the second archetype for Barden. I might just go talk to him, but I do want to double check.
Alright then.
This area is free of any, like, particular places of business of interest. Secret Street. Hold up, that place to the north with, on the left there, is that an actual business, or is that just, like, somewhere? Wait, that might just be the Gauntlet Runner, then. And I think some of these, yeah, I don't think this place actually has, like, a weapons or an armor shop, so I think I'm kind of just whatever I got, I've got. Well, in that case, might as well talk to Barton.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Ah, this man is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me, I see. I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds of the town, actually. If you have time to spare, could we talk?
Thank you.
Thanks. Got so much to tell you. Which is only natural when there's so many buzzes about the place.
My apologies.
Make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government administrator's office, but a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Alright, sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some new things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess with Lady Joanna was the right name, huh? Well, I want a chance to faint his whiff of what kind of thing happened again.
Yeah.
I wish you all the success in that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not aimed on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then,
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out, make it peaceful, so peaceful that people can smile and laugh and easy again.
got to say
Madam Governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing their peace. But I'm sorry now. I didn't mean to start rambling about all these kinds of serious matters. What kind of host lays his burdens on his guest? Have some real eats stripped up for you. Must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secured town.
don't worry your head.
Thanks to you, the Weans are playing outside again. Blessing us all with those bonny voices of theirs.
That's right.
I took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. The only thing I care about is protecting these Weans and these townspeople. You really care about kids, don't you? Sure, I suppose. The cute little things after all.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. It was back when these monsters were tearing up Marchida from top to bottom. The town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nets. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was a captain, for goodness sake. So I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family. I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many Weans started going missing. I didn't know what to do. It was useless. So I lost my own child. And couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
No.
You can protect them now, can't you?
Aye.
Aye, you're right. Nothing about that won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
But I won't let the Weans live in fear of it again. That's my oath as governor. Consider us comrades, you know? Seeing as you're aiming for the throne, we'll strive for a better world. Explain to them that I entered the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
What? What's the scheme of life, man? You know this? You play a long game, the lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, but you confided in me because you trust me, yes? I like that. I genuinely like that. I like that by all accounts. Like, he doesn't just... in establishing all these different connections and whatnot, especially with people in power and everything, people that he's trying to confide trust in and everything, he's actually telling them the real reason of why he wants to be king. Now, granted, yeah, you could say that that could blow up in his face by all means. But, by all accounts, I respect it. I respect it, by all accounts. Like, he's trying to... Yes, he's trying to win favor as many people as possible, but... He's not... By all accounts, we're not in this to become king. We're not in this to actually win the crown. We're in this to actually save someone who's better suited at winning the crown. By all accounts, through and through, this party is not doing this to become king. This party is doing this to help people. Especially someone who's better suited to becoming king. That's what I love about these guys.
So that's how it is.
And I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future as you do. And there's the next archetype.
Now, a new power.
I shall lay down my
I
very
can now study the general. Alright. I'll tell you. Children find me right frightening. I'm scared if I say hello. Just the other day I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. Think, what am I governor to do is be well friendly with the townsfolk? You needn't worry. I'll protect the town you work so hard to save.
That's that.
It's a nice thing to talk about town with you today. Hope we can do it again, and I pray for your safety. Okay. Oh, there's more. Down the button. It's disgusting watching him play here. It's a bloody scent. Fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him is beyond governing is beyond his pale. Should have been Mika doing this, guide us the rightful leader. Yet some other masses are cheering for Barton. You say it should have been you, but by all accounts, I didn't see you try to stand up against Lady Joanna.
Aye.
That I have a plan to deal with it. Let's discuss the details inside. I decided to return to the group.
I'm just incredulous.
Okay, so we can go talk to Heisme. We can go talk to Alonso. And we can go talk to Brigitte. I do want to learn more about some of these characters. But I think I'll talk to Brigitte this time.
Vanelda?
Just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed.
Sorry.
Sorry if you're looking for work. There's nothing here for you. So just go home. Something happened. I'm inside.
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you. dog is no longer here. Did you let her go? That's what I should have done. Not now. She was taken. I'm sorry. I know that you kept your silence. As promised, unfortunately, I didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. You left behind and know that, lad. Those who spread magic and nighters shall suffer the wrath of God. I don't imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization.
Those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists. But filthy, rotten cowards. Pop was innocent in all this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. That I tried to keep my feelings out of it. But why did this have to happen? How long must I live in this hideous world? Only I had disappeared instead.
What?
A book. I like that. I was on the assumption of because he was talking to Barden and letting him know about the whole secret, he was just gonna use that as sort of his way to get to deepen his connection with other people, but no, he's actually like opening up and being honest with them in his own ways. Like, that's nice. I told Brigitta about the fancy world picture in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. Quaint.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
this world.
The only quality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone. Meaning everyone has to fight for their own hell. That's not true. No, Anelda, you live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light even through all that? I can't see that light myself. But I know you can. And I really do want to believe in you and your vision.
I couldn't ask him to stay, could I? In any case,
Yes, sir, Perry. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts to do. I'm not taking it.
no.
It's yours. Work is over after all. Your client is no longer here. You don't need to come anymore.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here we go.
At last.
Right. Everyone, this war will be held tonight at the feast hall Louise is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Louise together. Let him know we showed up, expecting Galaga, of course. She stays hidden, so... Expecting Galaga, of course. She stays hidden so she only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Galaga slipped out with all speed and have Louise's gotten with her. Ismay, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Louise and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We all have one objective. Take the cursed formula from Louise's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. The Highness and his prince, the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm the only one calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Louise's best. Sorry to put this on your shoulders, but you believe in me.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there. All of us. Okay. We move at nightfall. Moment of truth. I have no idea how prepared I need to be for this.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runners got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I think that is a valid thing to say yes to. Am I wrong?
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
Here we go.
I'm glad you could make it.
I feel out of place.
Somewhat out of place.
No need to be modest. Standing in attendance here proves you've won my approval. Everyone recognizes that. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuarist forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold.
I have to say, by all accounts, I like that, but they're not holding, like, the villain, like, back until a certain point or anything. No, he's involved, like, in the story from the very beginning, and we see plenty of him. It's kind of refreshing.
Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy.
Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Little red-eyed.
Say that again.
Okay, it seems like my opportunity to slip out.
All right.
More people have taken an interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula to the Prince's Curse. 23 people, meaning... And they said that by all accounts that the 20 people that were on top for the King's candidate following and everything were the ones that were going to be focused the most, and anyone under that would most likely be axed. And considering that I've done a number of requests and everything that just bumped that up, I feel like I got a pretty good start on that. All right. managed to slip out of the soiree and infiltrate the cafeterias while the guards were short-handed.
All right.
We made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. Here it is nice and light. We're smart enough to do something the night of the soiree.
Look.
The lift to Luis's quarters is over there. Did I press X by accident? Hang on. Luis's quarters over there. We need to be careful, so let's take him quick. Hang on! There's guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching the door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? I can't afford to slow down. We don't have a choice. We have to look for other way around.
Stop!
Hey, come here a moment! Wait, what are you doing? You heard that alert this morning, huh? Just make sure all those extra security measures are working in order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up. Alright, the bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Gabriel is on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Oh, I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge. What? You told me? Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah.
Well, this is great. This is our chance.
No way.
Oh no, the key's not working. It's the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow? They were just talking about some extra security measures.
Oh, good.
This isn't good. What do we do? We don't have much time. Well, shit.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required.
So you use Halia as a... Really?
They say you could see Halia burning as far as the palace battlement. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
So you set them as a fucking example.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive.
Fuck. Yeah, he's a bastard, but by all accounts, can't say he doesn't have a point.
But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strome.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
They're catching on. Fuck. That's right, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? I feel the strangest sensation, like my body's being pulled downwards.
Oi!
Hey, what's going on? Wasn't a takeoff schedule for tonight? Takeoff? Wait a second, the runner's taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. Yeah, I think at this point, it's probably best to assume June is doing this. We're getting speed. What's our course?
Oh no. Oh no.
Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We're ramped straight into the sphere of water. The whole area is thick with distortion for the magma. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. If we do, most commotion's gonna have to place full panic guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now.
Phew! Close one. What was that? Floor
Whoa!
tilted. Whoa! Whoa!
Back on Sonic Adventure 1.
What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
Well, this is genuinely new. Never thought the game would go to this point. Okay, so what do I do now?
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we standing on the outside of the Cardias?
No.
I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. Wasn't expecting to get thrown into the hull. Failure was not an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
Let's head for Luis's private quarters. Are you serious? Luis's quarters are all the way at the far end of the runner. But, actually, you got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. You've got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
Wait, you just got cut straight across the hole? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but... You sure we don't want to risk it? You're serious, okay, ready. We ride together, we die together. Luis's course is straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds.
Here we go.
Losing time, so let's hold it. I'll hide in your back. Please don't kill us. Well, now I like that the blade riding isn't just a neat little mechanic to replace running.
Gangway!
Oh, that was fun.
Happening.
I see.
Okay. Gangway! Look at you!
I got this. I just gotta lock in. Woo! Let's go!
Look at you!
Whoa. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. Hold on.
Look at that.
ET this bitch. Nice. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. I did not expect the blade dash to actually come in handy like that. Kudos.
This is no good. Whew.
Just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are.
And yet...
The moon is really beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay?
Magic book, magic book. Ah, not a magic book. Maybe the curse is formula seen? I don't know.
Good.
Let's go somewhere else. I know where it is. Definitely knows something about spells though. Where's the heck is it?
Incredible.
It's enough to just walk around in the runner. The painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. It was originally developed by the state army and Luis claimed for his own. And it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. You don't think the formula behind these paintings, do you? Nah, this piece is still immaculate though. Not a dust mote inside. Most likely here.
Check this out.
There's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird, I've never heard about this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? Wonder why. Okay, it's not here then. A collection of this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? This is how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. It's not the time to be speculating his hobbies. Flowers.
Look!
These are royal flowers. The one Luis scouted at the royal funeral. It was written like this. It's like such a plain trophy. What if that ego of his will fit inside of ground? Sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. Better to save the prince. Okay. This is like a storage closet. It's shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later. It's here. Oh, does it find something? Hold up! Is that?
Look!
That's the same novel that you have!
But why would Luis?
Oh.
It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Wait. Hold on. By any chance, is he also an ArtKit type user?
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas!
Which one has the prince's curse?
Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Oh!
What are you doing here?
Was asked to run dinner.
I was asked to run an errand.
By who? And what would you be fetching from here? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
I'll be honest here. 6 out of 10.
Hey, get away from him.
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are you plotting?
I'm sure you'll come to see it's mutually beneficial. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse.
Wait, she's actually on our side? Does she... Okay, who the hell is she?
I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Just went from a 6 to an 8.
Who are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
You wanna take the box first?
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission?
Okay, that kind of made me laugh, I'm not gonna lie. He's an asshole, but... that's funny.
The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure.
I do like, even as a villain, he has definitely layers of morally gray to him. Like, by all accounts, he's not a good person. Not by any means, but... we do have a common enemy, by all accounts.
Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time, or...
Luis. Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
Wait, this works in our favor. Cause guess who else is absent?
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
This could work still in our favor.
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever.
They don't know who the rat is. And guess who just, by all accounts, skipped away from the party out of some suspicions for getting recognition from Lord Luis. If we catch up to him before they figure out who the rat is, we can turn this whole thing around.
And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
Okay.
This is no good.
We're stopped. We're almost at time. We have to chase them.
Hurry! Ready? Mm-hmm. Was that? Mm-hmm. No.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Alright. Let's see how well I do against this shit.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Basant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. Thief been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah. Bro, you're a C tier list villain playing with a D tier list deck.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Let's go.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Judah might...
Spectacular! A fitting
So it can't
end
do
for a
anything.
pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
He's got his attention on us! Can't you do something about this?
Who's your king now?
Yeah, he's way too distracted. Take him with the dick or something.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right.
Can I kill him already?
And you will kneel
Like,
before
honestly.
me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful.
Isn't there like a loophole or something I can exploit?
Juna, if you take my son, I might be
He is
persuaded.
literally being protected by
Am I
privilege.
not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be.
Over my dead body. I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Wait. Hold on, hold on.
Well, you're not invincible.
If you don't intend to kill him?
What's going on here?
Because Grius tried to kill Luis.
Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and
So if you don't intend to kill him, by all accounts, this could work?
you call it an archetype, right?
What?
I
Oh,
thought
two birds with one stone.
surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow, O thou anguished traveler who hast borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road.
So what's her archetype gonna be? I have no idea. It's gotta be like a support class or something.
What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Oh my. Full-on butterfly.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Whoa! The Devil Wears Prada. Hell of an archetype.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer.
Never underestimate a singer. Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Okay! So what the hell could she do?
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can
Just
give
went
us
from
to
an
me.
8 to a
What
9!
about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Oh, I'm down for this.
Shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Masked Dancer archetype. Along with its own skills, the Masked Dancer can intuit different masks to use additional skills. So she's got the wild card. Is that right? The Secret Mask is currently equipped. To attain new mask, vision special experience.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. This might be too much. Give him hell! I'll show you.
Okay. Well... let's try... fuck it! Burn his ass! This might take a while.
Maybe not.
Who do I have available? The Gunner.
No. Vitus power.
Alright.
Here's thrill.
Let's shoot him!
Take this!
Okay.
No need to rush this.
Nothing for that.
My star is rising!
Maybe not.
Nothing.
Let's go. Here.
Take this!
Not badly hurt yet. To get her some healing. Juna's not down. He's gotta wake her up.
No.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
We'll try this again.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight. How are you gonna get one? Let's
Vitus
give
power.
it hell.
Let me help.
Increase evasion.
With me now, Hector!
Ow!
With me now, Hector!
Behold this power.
Gale! You hit their weakness.
Weak to wind.
I've got. I call upon a royal soul.
I won't hold back.
With me now, Hector!
Watch me.
Go for the cycle.
My star is rising!
Go for the sleep shot.
I'll give you the. Behold this power.
Come forth, royal soul.
And sleep shot.
With me now, Hector!
Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing. Mask Dancer. You hit their weakness. Don't let up now, Juna.
Fuck it. Another one. Poison shot. He's down.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all! Die!
Ooh, shit. Okay.
This is just what I need. That's not.
Death to all traitors!
That helped.
Ah!
Watch me.
Midas power.
Damn.
Get her some healing. Can't let it go unused.
My star is rising!
Lightning!
Die already!
Badly hurt yet.
Okay.
Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay? This should be good.
Come forth, royal soul.
Die!
What? Nice one.
All right, nice.
Juna, are you okay? You. Raging fire.
Midas power.
Nothing!
Let me help you.
You bastards!
I don't got anything for that.
Die already!
The captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Here.
You bastards!
The captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Come forth, royal soul. I'm sorry, everyone.
Do not forsake.
Okay. So that was something, definitely. Let's see here. By all accounts, I think I probably would be better off with just being on a healer, honestly.
Ready? Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's try this again.
If we're not careful about this, Juna might... No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Alright. Let's try this again.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one.
Wait, Ice Blue Dance? Inflicts all enemies with a one-time weakness to ice. Ignores resistances. Before I do that... Oh, I do! I do have an ice ability. Ooh. Okay. He's weak to light too? Oh, this works out. Are you kidding me?
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Take this!
Midas power. Free.
Is there weakness? I'll show you. That's your opening, Captain.
Bingo.
You're not out of
Medi?
it yet.
That helped. I call upon a royal soul.
And wait.
Don't let up now, Juna.
With me now, Hector!
Come forth, royal soul. Ice.
You hit
weakness!
My star is right here!
Flare!
You're
I call upon the royal
nothing!
soul to hit their weakness! Don't let up now, Juna!
Stay strong, Hector!
Juna's badly burned! Get her some healing!
Oh no. Alright. Healing it is.
Juna, are you okay? You look like you're about
Healing
to
power.
drop. Thanks. Fast, dancer! Hit their
Go
weakness!
more.
Come forth, royal
Let up
soul!
now, Juna!
Light!
Hit their
that hurts.
weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Stay strong, Hector!
Good dodge, Juna!
Nice!
This is just what I need! Howling away their weakness!
Vitus
Let
power!
up now, Juna!
I don't think I need to do that.
Flare!
Hit their weakness! Fast! That's your opening, Captain!
Healer! Light!
Oh, that hurts! Stay strong, Hector!
Ow!
Stay strong, Hector!
Alright.
Dancer!
Once more for the Cyclo.
Weakness!
Let's go!
Don't let up now, Juna!
Flare!
I see your
Don't get
game!
sloppy!
Okay, that was weak.
Stay strong, Hector!
Juna's badly hurt! Get her some healing! Fast! Dancer! Hit their weakness!
Won't hold back! We're not out of this yet!
Heal.
Thank you. I'll show you.
Come forth, royal soul! We can do
And heal again.
That helped. I call upon a royal soul.
Buff his attack.
Let's go!
Hit with the hammer.
Hit their weakness. Come on. That's your opening, Captain. No need to rush.
Healer! Flare!
Hammer.
Hit their weakness. Behold this power. That's your opening, Captain. Let's be cool.
Buff him again.
Vitus power!
Let's do this together.
Wind magic.
Ow!
Okay.
Hold back!
Hammer again.
Hit their weakness. Now for that's your opening,
Your
Captain.
rightful king! Die!
Juna's badly hurt. Over Get her some healing.
Let's go! Free!
Blizz.
Hit their weakness. I'll show you. That's your opening, Captain. Sorry, my mistake. You look like you're about to drop.
We're not out of this
Heal.
Thanks.
You bastards!
Alright.
Watch me.
Vitus power! Light!
You're right.
Hit their weakness. Don't underestimate me, Captain. Fast, dancer.
Bingo. Alright, there we go. So that grinding wasn't just worthless.
Help me!
Alright.
Okay. Not bad at all.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
So I was right.
What's happening?
It triggers when you try to kill a king's candidate.
No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe.
dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
Tell me they saw that.
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
Good alibi.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Bingo.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You...
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Damn.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
Anyway.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock.
Well, would you look at that?
Your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems we're more in danger than we knew, but the risk paid off. I still have the suspicion that more so, it won't trigger if you don't intend to kill any of the king's candidates. For instance, like, take Stroll, for instance, right? He's in the running on some level, but he's not on the rock. But he was able to stand up against Luis like that, but you could also argue that he had intentions to at least try to fight him on some, at least on some level, but the magic didn't restrain him. So my thought process is, because Glodell tried to sneak attack, kill one of us, specifically me, that because by that miracle that all that hard work that I had done paid off and now I'm on the rock, all of a sudden now, by all accounts, I actually do have the protection from anyone trying to kill me.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
He doesn't care either way.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
It's 20. Use the reputation I gained at the expedition saved me. All that remains is to break the prince's curse using the formula.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Really?
Grius. Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Interesting. It all makes sense now. Why she was trying to snuggle up to Luis by all accounts and sneaking off. I thought there might have been something by all accounts, like she wanted something for her family or something, but no, the fact that she's actually trying to save the prince as well, like, that makes so much sense.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his...
Two options what she's about to say. Either... Either, more or less, she did what... she was more or less kind of a honeypot, or... most likely the option B. Yeah, she lied!
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was...
Yep. Yeah, I kind of figured.
No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
Honestly, that's a lot more than I was giving it credit for, but yeah.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No, quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Louise. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul. I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
Just went from a 9 to a 10.
Sure, fine by me.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Rank 5.
Gotta get back on track. Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
So that's gonna be our next target.
Rella. The girl they call the Saint?
Wait, that awkward, timid girl with a weird cut?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Okay.
Hold on. The best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
So she's a child prodigy then?
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashing convenient.
There are some conditions, but we can travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
Okay.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand.
Maybe we should have thought twice before taking her out of the gauntlet runner.
Oh, hell.
That okay, hold up.
Oh hell. Oh hell. works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Honestly, respect.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
Yeah, considering the hierarchy bias, I would have said, yeah, like, ultimately, considering she's working as a common doctor, again, respect.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
By all accounts, I would say she already has the makings of a queen's candidate.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
Yeah, like, all this is good and all, but it means nothing if we don't meet the woman firsthand.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry. Hey, mister.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna.
Hi.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
Oh. Nice to meet you, lady with perfectly normal and natural hair and, by all accounts, seems to have her confidence in check.
Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
I mean, not entirely.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Keeping cards close to the chest. Kudos, Hulkenberg.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me. But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... you don't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade.
So meaning that someone does have to die.
The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
Really?
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
Maybe... I don't know, it sounds fucked up, but maybe we can use that to our advantage. Guys, by all account, playing himself off like might is everything, but... at some point, even his magic has got to have limits, right? I mean, that's got to be why he wears so many igniters and everything, right?
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
Shit, so there's still more to this.
What? Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
So it's possible that...
I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
So it's possible that not even killing Luis would actually manage this. So what the hell do we do?
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
But then there's the question, by all accounts, I know why, but really think about it. From their perspective, Glodo was protected by the king's magic, right? As soon as Juna announced, or more so, taunted him regarding having a duel, they were able to fight it out. And because Glodell lost that duel... Oh god, that makes the most sense. If you beat one of the king's candidates in a duel, your ranking rises, doesn't it? That makes so much sense of why it was such a Deus Ex Machina. Okay. So, by all accounts, they would have to just challenge Luis to a duel.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Glodell his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
ultimately, it just seems like, by all accounts, if you do this more in an honorable way as a show of sport, and I guess, by all accounts, the king's magic should be null and void.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
Take Juna and Pablo when I tried to crowd. Currently, Sui's catching that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Whoa!
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Nurse?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any ballet point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Can I go to bed now?
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Now change your add party members. Reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, so you can never remove the protagonist.
So?
What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
Really?
Oh.
New skills, new possibilities.
Just trying to think. Where is the... Hang on. Ah, so I don't have it unlocked yet. So, okay.
That is...
So let's see what she's working with. Alright. By all accounts...
I see.
Let's give her the commander.
Right here. All right.
I'm counting. Of course.
Let's go. I've learned a new skill.
I see.
Let's go for the faker.
This, all right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Let's go. I knew I could do it.
Throwing a healer on the side.
This, all right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Let's go.
Oh.
I've learned a new skill.
And... got some more mag we can actually focus on. I would say... give her mage.
This, all right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Let's... I knew I could do it.
You know what, why not? Why not? It's very cheap, so why not? Looking for Seeker.
Of course.
Let's... I'll always aim higher.
I think by all accounts it's good enough.
Sure.
Good night.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
I should probably have Juno return any magic keys we got on the card for use too, just to be safe. Get them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
You're lucky, really.
I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential.
Part of me believes that that's actually a part that's inspired by reality. I don't recall there being a song that actually stopped the war, but I do recall of an event that actually put a war to a halt. That of which I'm talking about is World War I. It took place, the war took place for a long time, but one day in particular it took place was Christmas. In World War I, both sides of the battlefield had decided to come to an ultimate truce for one day. One singular day. They decided ultimately to spend Christmas all essentially just on the battlefield, more or less. Just cease fire entirely for the sake of Christmas. For that one day. As soon as the day was up, they were back to fighting.
I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form, it's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely. But you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happened.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. In third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Kiddo! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction, but
we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man. Where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something. No sign of him. Probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Louise's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Well, would you look at that? She's up on the rock.
Girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race. And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
Pretty much.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
Huh.
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely
Hell of a design, lady. Sweet underboob.
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Algebra
Wait, her
will begin
first name is Iceland?
for the Autumnal Montario
That's a shock.
This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force.
But he hasn't denied that we take it by force.
The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
Does he know how the game works?
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders.
So one of two things possible. Either he's planning to become a martyr, which highly doubt that at this point. Or two, although wait, becoming a martyr would, by all accounts, would want people to see Forden's head on a pike, probably, so that could also work. But also, two, I think he knows how this game works. And he's keeping his cards close to the chest.
Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I mean, by all accounts, if that's the case, he'll just have a backup plan. We could just take it and offer it up on our own behalf, I'm just saying.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
We're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracodios.
All right.
So we got no choice but to go elsewhere to try and gather more information. Let's go. Okay. All right. Honestly, I think I might call it there. So yeah, it's actually interesting the turn of events that this story is going now. Quite interested in playing more of it, honestly. So I think more so what this upcoming Friday or so, we'll do another. I'll start streaming more around 2 o'clock again, going for pretty much as long as possible until I feel it's a good place to call it. But yeah, more or less, that's gonna do it for right now. So thank you all so much for joining me, and see you all in the future. So pretty much, if you want to support me personally, you can go to my shop on Redbubble. You can also support me at ko-fi.com/theartsozo-sha. All my socials are in a link tree, so you can go to my Blue Sky, you can go to my Kara. I also have an art station for my portfolio. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. And remember, you're always welcome at Cafe Autumn, as long as you're not a cunt. Take care.
Okay, busy, my head is spinning, feel dizzy, like ring around. Ain't feeling rosy, wanna see the homies, but I'm leaving home and never stick around. Always on the move, bags packed, grab snacks, fast track, lift off. But I crash fast, gas tanks, ran past that last drip drop, like ooh. Need a day to just catch my breath, feeling drained, I wanna get some rest. Sleep too long on these few times, but each new dawn I miss my bed. Serious about commas, but a period's what I want. Really missing the comma, full freedom, missing all qualms, yeah. What? As it turns out, I'm getting burnt out. Yeah. No, not sure that this route will really work out. It's getting to my head. A recess to reassess, a furlough to lay low. Some respite to get by so the workload won't take hold. No, I don't wanna take calls, no. I just need a day off.
I can feel it changing as the days go by. My melodies are fading, they're running from my mind. Inspiration will come and go, but once you burn, it's so hard to grow. So keep waiting, but just a little time for me to unwind.
Red light, green light, what my days all feel like, yeah. Headlights beaming, they like keeping great, but they don't realize that I need a break. I need a moment to step on the brakes, cause I'm on the brink and I'm gonna break. All that I want is a little vacation. I believe it's time for me to find some peace of mind and redefine my dreams in life. And I'll be just fine, just need some time to breathe and try to ease up. I'll be free and fly, yo, frequent flyer. Racking the miles and I'll be so tired. Need some fire, been liking to smile, need to be inspired. What? As it turns out, I'm getting burnt out. Yeah. No, not sure that this route will really work out. It's getting to my head.